So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. That last drive, it was a good mix. Run, pass, defense on their toes.
And what really helps out in a big way is when you're doing the run-pass mix and everything's working, that means that they're guessing wrong every time on defense. They think you're going to pass when you run and vice versa. I would continue that, and when they finally draw a bead on you, maybe you mix it up a little bit with play action and throw the ball.
And will they maintain that balance? Time to find out. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. Now Jackson. He's got a man. It's his fullback. And they will get him down, but not before he gets very good yardage there, as that will lead us right into the 2-minute warning. Now it's Jackson. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
And Jackson throwing once more. Oh, the bucket. Pressure too much. Down he goes. Yaya Diaby. He's the one who got in there. He gets the sack.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side.
Oh my god, are you fucking kidding me? How did this happen? Get out of here.
Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the 1st half. Jackson. They set up the screen for Henry. And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from
shit.
2nd down and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 8-yard line.
Here's Jackson.
There we go.
Slant, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And it's a pick 6. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Those free safeties, they get to sit back there if they've got good pass rushers like this team does. Read like a book. He read it like a book and took it in for 6.
And if they use their eyes well and their anticipation skills, they can make big plays, just as what we saw. A free safety's dream. Follow the football, go to it, and take it the other way.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this 1st half as the kick's away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
16 yards.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number one. Throwing is Jackson. That's caught. It's Flowers. It is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
To throw is Jackson. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try to pick up another first down.
Slings it to Andrews, and it's complete. The tight end has it. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit.
A 29-yard attempt.
And his kick is indeed good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Chase McLaughlin to kick off for the Buccaneers.
The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the third quarter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now. And Brandon, you know that expression? He just does what he does. It sounds trite, doesn't it? But in this case, it's perfectly apt. This is one of the better runners in the NFL, and all he does is just find avenues, find ways to pick up key first downs and big runs.
Well, he did not want to go down there as he carries tacklers for a solid gain of 9. From the 46, here's second down at a yard.
Second and 1.
Play action. It's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he will have a Ravens first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They go play action now. Jackson buying time to his left. And that is incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
No, we changed it.
From the gun, Jackson. Well, this one's going to sail on him a bit, and it's incomplete.
Intended
You know they wanted, you know they expected. They needed him to be sharp coming out after the half. Unfortunately, he's missed his first 3 throws. I wonder if he got out late and missed his warm-up time.
The whole team did come out a little bit later than usual. I don't know, maybe there's something to that.
Must have been a heck of a halftime speech.
Yeah, maybe just trying to rally the troops back from this deficit.
That's good for another Baltimore.
To throw again is Jackson. Steps away to his left. Jackson hit.
Pick it up. Fuck yeah. Great hit.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoor them, and that time,
pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield. Trenton Simpson, he just flew in there to drop him. How to approach this. 3rd down and 16 yards to go. Now Mayfield. Throwing left sideline there, but it's incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here's Riley Dixon now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Wester on the return. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter play. Back now in Baltimore. It's the Ravens with possession of the football, but trailing on the big board as we get set for the 4th. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Jackson now. That one into the hands of Flowers. And he can only manage to take the football to the 40, and that is well shy of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
How about this? They'll change it at the line. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Working the middle of the field. Incomplete. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield.
That's good for a Baltimore.
Here's Jackson to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the Buccaneers are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. Now Mayfield and the Bucs come up on 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. On the ground, it's Irving to start the drive. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Trenton Simpson firing in and sticking him for a loss. Now Baker going to change it up. They go play action. Mayfield. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6. 3rd and 19. To throw, Mayfield. And that's caught. inside the 30. And he'll take this all the way down to the 15-yard line.
What a call there on third down. Took conviction, didn't it? If this is incomplete, the complexion of this game changes dramatically. Instead, not only is this a first down, but it's a big play to boot.
Mayfield to throw it. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
First opened in 1957. Welcome inside what's still one of the great stadiums of the NFL. Legendary Lambeau Field in Green Bay, home of the Packers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. The veteran Brandon McManus ready to kick this one off. And off we go from legendary Lambeau. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest game.
Now listen, I'm going to give the guy credit. It was a really nice catch, keeping his feet inbounds along the sidelines. It just doesn't amount to much in the grand scheme of things.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 6. Hurts will work here from the pistol. A pass caught by Saquon.
Wow.
And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Philadelphia. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
A pistol snap back to Hurts. Working his way out left. He's going to tuck it and go. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He'll get a dozen out of that one, scrambling his way to a 1st down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. And a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the 1st down.
On play action, here's Hurts. Taking a shot downfield for Smith. That is caught. What a throw. Devontae Smith. Touchdown, Philadelphia. They find the end zone here on the opening drive, and Greg, they're able to do it in the air.
Mike, it makes you wonder, is this drive a sign of things to come? I mean, this secondary, they had your hands full there. Are we going to see it repeated throughout the rest of this game, or are they going to have some answers on defense?
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Oh, that is a duck on the kickoff. Not only doesn't it reach the landing zone, that's going to be spotted beyond the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. They'll start on the ground with Daniels. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down.
Got it. Come on, set.
The man in motion is Watson. On play action, Love. That one on target to Watson. They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running or zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. This opening drive, it has been a work of art. Now, can they put the finishing touches on? It's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Love. He pulls it in around the 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but 1st down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
This one caught at the 4. And he'll take it on in. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Avery Williams on the return. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. They bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick 1st down.
I like the call. Using the screen as a drive starter to pick up a chunk play and get this offense into some rhythm. It's clear this offensive play caller anticipated the rush of the defense, and he was able to use it against them.
And he'll be taken down with the 1st down as time will run out on this opening quarter. Eagles in possession to start the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Forced to his right. Now he'll run it. Hurts will give himself up here at the end, but not before he picks up a 1st down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that 1st down marker is, he's able to pick up the 1st down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the 1st down.
He's got it inside the 5. And he's taken down, but they are in business. This sets up 1st and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Barkley. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
No gain on the play.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
To the goal line and in. Devontae Smith, touchdown Eagles. His second catch of the game, and both have gone for touchdowns. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have it for this guy.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. For the return, it's Keyshawn Nixon. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Let's go.
The man in motion is Watson.
32 seconds.
The good play action with Love. Nolan Smith in there for the sack. It is a loss of 6 to begin the drive.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
This one up top for Dodd. And they will get him down at the 35-yard line. The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to toss things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. Forced out wide. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready. Blue strike.
It's the tight end Kraft in motion.
Ready.
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him. And we'll bring up 3rd down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. It sets up 4th down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on 3rd down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on 4th down, or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
That's a timeout for Green Bay. It'll
Crazy.
be their 2nd.
What's happening?
They'll stop it with exactly a minute to go in this first half. A chance here to draw level before the break. It's 1st and goal.
33. Yellow. Set.
Jacob. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
A loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down, Love. And he's in. Tucker Brown. Touchdown, Green Bay. Now it's McManus for the point after.
14-14.
Yeah, it's going to be a tough one. I got to score before half. See what I can do. He had a long 4th down completion that really hurt.
Is coming their way. Here comes brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Their own 27-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Hurts looking in the pistol.
At the 27-yard line.
Oh, he's got a man. His tight end. Got it. Still on the move. Inside the 10.
What a monster.
And he will take this one in. 73
Let's
yards.
go.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. What a luxury to have in an offense. A tight end who can take it down the field like that and take it the distance. Shades of Greg Olsen back in the day.
Well, I appreciate that, Mike, but I think it's clear by now that we all know what's the most impactful position on offense. It's the tight end. And when you have a guy like this who can not only make those difficult catches underneath, but who can get down the field for these big plays, man, you got yourselves a weapon.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here's Nixon on the return. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Come on, blind shot.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. He'll take a shot for Watson. And that is incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll be 2nd down.
So you take the field as a defense and you understand that the opposing team just gave up points. They want to grab back some of the momentum, some of the energy on the sideline. In the back of your head, you're saying, all right, they're going to take a shot probably within these first couple plays. Here they did it on the first play. It's exactly what happened.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Brown.
Damn it.
And he will be brought down on what will be
Oh my God,
the
you
final
couldn't
play
score,
here in this
dude.
first half. So, 1 half in the books. 2nd half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Damn it.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Hurry up and get your muscle up, we up the plyometric. Ran up by the luxury, that's up the highest metric. The city just made it sweet, people diabetic. They mouth you full of deceit, let these cowards tell it. Walking New Orleans with the
On the set. Down.
In motion, Reed.
Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's out of bounds after a pickup of 3. From 23, here's 2nd and 7.
Ready. Ready.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab. 3rd and inches. Throwing is Love. He's got his man right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back. Ready.
The man in motion is Watson. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 42 yards. Love to throw it on first down. Open man is Reed. He's got it. That keeps him ahead of schedule. It's a first down completion of 7 yards. Second down throw for Love. Left side, he finds Chris. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with first and goal. Back to throw is Love. This one is caught by Reed. And they'll get this down to the 3, but no further. It'll be second and goal. They'll run with Jacobs. This defense backed up, but they bring the fire there. Stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line.
So on second down, they try to hammer it in on the ground, Mike, but now on third and goal, I don't think you had any choice but to put this ball in your quarterback's hands and test this defense through the air.
Here we go.
From the gun on third down, it's Love. And he'll take it on in. Romeo Dobbs. Touchdown, Packers. And even though it's just the third quarter, we'll try to draw even right here and go for 2. Love to throw. Flush to his right. And that is not going to work. It's incomplete. Trying to tie the game with a 2-point conversion, but unable to do so.
Perfect.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Williams. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
I know, right? It's clutch.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Second and 10. Hurts. They'll look to set up the screen here.
Not good.
Not fooling anyone. They were
Not fooling anyone, he's right.
And a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. On play action, here's Hurts. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown and put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
So now, Jake Elliott, an important kick coming up. This to stretch the lead to more than a field goal. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here. Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end covered. And he's
That was banging.
all the way.
Oh, baby.
75 yards. point here to maybe salt this one away. He gets it to go, and the Eagles will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
That was perfect.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Here's Nixon on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The man in motion is Watson. On play action, Love. This one, up top for Dobbs. And he is going to score a pick 6 for the touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to...
Pick 6 might be nailed in the coffin.
Oh, it's over.
And now you get the pick 6, and right on the heels of that, the offense comes out to go for 2.
Will set up for the 2-point conversion.
Saquon going to try to run it in. And he will get into the end zone. And that bumps this up to a 3-score lead.
This one is over.
Here comes
It was a good game.
Elliott to kick this one away.
Thanks for watching. Sub and like if you don't mind. I'm not always going to win games, but I'm trying over here. I'm trying.
Right about the 28-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Try and bring some good entertainment.
The man in motion is Watson.
33.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Moving to his right. Bit of a wild throw there behind his man, thus it's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
From the gun, it's Love. Open is the tight end, Kraft. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Green Bay Packers.
Here's Love. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
From the 28-yard line.
Down. Set.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. This is caught at 2. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal.
The 1-yard line.
Here's Jacobs. No, he's not going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backward.
A little surprising to see them keep the ball on the ground, especially given the situation, Mike. I mean, you're trailing. You haven't had a lot of success running the ball.
And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And the Eagles are going to take possession.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. It's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. And they'll get him down, but not before he takes this across the 30-yard line. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
And this is the point of the game, Mike, where you really can start leaning on your run game and trying to close this game out. You've got the lead, you're in the fourth quarter, and they're able to pop off a big run.
They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And this time they are ready for it. Thrown for a loss. And it's second down.
Where a defender makes his tackles tells you a lot about his abilities. And for an interior defensive lineman, Mike, to make plays on the outside of the formation just speaks to his speed, his effort, his ability to run down the line. And we saw it here, and he takes the back down for a loss.
So it's a win here for the visiting Eagles. And right away, you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA.
From Baltimore's Inner Harbor, we're live from M&T Bank Stadium. Today, a good one in store here. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Baltimore Ravens. Elliott is out, ready to kick this one away. And we're underway from the bank. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 7, Brock, to begin this drive.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3. Running once more with Henry. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Jackson now on 3rd. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
You know, Kate, you get a little bit of grace for a drop in the first frame. That's one, as this game goes on, he's got to have it. It's hard on 3rd down to execute. With the ball in your hands, you got to find a way to catch it.
Oh my, they're faking it on their opening drive. Oh boy, it's intercepted on the fake. Sidney Brown makes the play. And the Eagles force the turnover on the first series of this game.
Not every fake is destined for the highlight reel, and that one's going to probably make the low light reel. They were all over that one from the start. Picked up the targets and coverage just about anywhere they threw it. An interception was possible.
Dotson now in motion right. Right to the air. It's Ertz. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Man in motion here. First down throwing for Hurts. That's caught by A.J. Brown. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. A.J. Brown, the touchdown. One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Gone. Returnable from the 1. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Ravens to the line now. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's taken to the ground after a nice push downfield.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. From the gun, Jackson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. DeAndre Hopkins, the one he was looking for. And That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
No connection on the last play, and out 3rd down. From the gun, a run for Henry. And this is not going to do the job. They don't even let him get back to the line. It's 4th down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Loss of 2 yards. It's 4th down.
4th down. Here's Jackson. Andrews has it, working downfield. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
That catch right there ended up paying off one of the longest routes he's going to run. He started on one side of the field, Kate, and he made it all the way across to the other. And at no point was he going to step off the gas. I don't know. My man, though, he may need a little breathe, a little oxygen after that one.
And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
2nd and 6 now. Short pass brought in. And this one only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Lamar throwing again. Quick slant here, caught by Andrews. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning of the 2nd quarter, Ravens in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. That pass pulled in by Henry. He won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Jackson yet again. The left side caught by Andrews. And they take him down right along the 30.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. So their 2nd drive ends just the way their first one did, Brock. And if you are the coach down there, man, you've got to be fuming.
Yeah, so frustrated, right? 2 drives in, you still can't get your game plan at all. Not a series you're going to keep ending prematurely. You don't want to be playing behind schedule right from the start of the game, which is exactly where they found themselves.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they get to him a good ways downfield from that line of scrimmage.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Hurts on 1st down. It's a screen to Barkley. Not a lot of room for him. He makes it to the 34. Jair Alexander with the stop. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. The Eagles looking down a very long field. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Down inside the 40 now with a first down following that last play. And again, here's Hurts. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Ravens bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
At their own 44-yard
First down throw for Jackson. Too much lead on that throw. That ball's incomplete ahead of his target.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. The Eagles swarm in and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Defense's first sack of the game, kid. We can now see some of the negatives, the trade-offs of his great running ability. When he tries to create, well, he can find himself going backwards, and in this case, a really big loss.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Got a man downfield. It's Bateman. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. First down, here's Lamar. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 13. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first and 10, it's Henry. And he's stopped after ripping off an 8-yard chunk. It's second down. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Now it's Lamar. Has it in close. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. No hesitation on that throw. He got the guy he wanted right away, and he got it to him for the touchdown.
You know, it's great, Kate, to draw up plays and have all sorts of different options, but it's even better when you don't have to get to your second read. His first broke open just like they planned, and that's 6 in the end.
Now the Ravens offense staying put. Look at this. They're going for 2. Jackson's throwing for it. And he gets in. The 2-point try puts him in front by 1. 8-7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
First and 10 now with all of 15 seconds left to utilize in this half. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And some excellent work on this play. It takes him a while to get to him downfield. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it.
You throw it in the middle of the field, it's all about anticipation and accuracy. I mean, those are the 2 keys all the time in my book, Kate. But when you throw it in the middle of the field with all of the traffic, that's where guys with great anticipation and that tremendous accuracy come to life.
On first down, Hurts. Ravens swooping in, and they bring him down. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
You know what I call that, Kate? Punch, and you took a punch, but then you countered right back. You give up a big play, massive play, but you don't hang your head. You come right back, you get a sack of your own, and you change the momentum as quickly as you can.
It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Nate Wiggins has got it. That last interception gave him a chance to take the lead, partner. And now their defense gets them another one, so they can start growing this advantage.
Yeah, this defense let them know we don't want to defend a small lead. Here's the ball again. Go get us a 2-score advantage this time.
All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he doesn't get much there on what turns out to be the final play of the half.
What's up, big boy? What are you doing? Come on, get your egg. Get us some egg for
The Ravens kicking team is ready. They're going to send this one away. Trying to locate
What's
it.
up, big boy?
Oh, he lost it.
What are you doing? Come on.
And he only gets to around the 15 before being brought down.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 13-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Well, looks like the defense got a little too excited there. That's going to be a penalty. He thought he had the timing down and could make the play, but just a hair too early. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5. Hurts now from the gun. Pass it downfield, working the left. Still fighting forward. Devontae Smith. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen. That is a gold star effort by the defense. First and foremost, you got to defend against the run on this short of a field. To do that and adapt in time to force an incompletion, that's a win-win.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They get to him before he can amount to much, just beyond that 15-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Third quarter starts with a run from Henry. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
We take a break from his regularly scheduled programming of pass coverage duties to see him adding a little contribution in the run support. And his teammates, you can just see the body language. Little nod, little grin. They'll welcome the reinforcements every time.
Madden gain up that handful there. Brought down in the effort by Quinion Mitchell.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First and 10. Here's Hurts. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner, as he continues making risky decisions with the football.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. Underneath it goes. Catch made by the running back. And he is brought to a stop after he found plenty of room there to run.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the 1st down.
First down throwing for Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Offense in the hurry up here.
Jalen Hurts sacked. A loss of 11 yards. It's 2nd down.
Trying again following the sack. He finds Dotson left side. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Now Hurts on 3rd and long. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Working quickly here. Back to throw it. He puts some air under it deep down the left. Caught at the 20-yard line. One of their biggest plays of the game, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
That excitement brings us to the end of the quarter. They'll have a shiny new set of downs to play with to start the 4th. It's Eagles football trying to carry this lead across the finish line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. They motion the tight end over. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And he's going to be tackled, but still all the way down to the 6. Offense up to the line fast.
1st and 2 at the 6-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take an 11-point lead as they try to push this one out of reach. Dallas Goedert the touchdown! It's Hurts once again. And this is caught, so a couple more to this lead they've got here in the 4th. Notice the first time they tried it, but this time, Brock, the 2-point conversion is successful.
Just felt like they were waiting for the right opportunity to try it once again. Not only to make up for the first attempt, but establish a little confidence from this spot. And who knows, maybe we'll have a 2-pointer that plays a bigger role when this thing's all said and done.
35-yard line.
The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Pressure coming, it's Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and The hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Didn't catch it.
Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Eagles bring the interception back beyond the 40 before the tackle is made.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series.
Has a hole left, room to run. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. The Eagles lined up here. They're trying for 2 once again. Hurts looking to throw. Escapes the pocket. And that's into the end zone, so they follow the touchdown by tacking on 2 more to their lead.
Ravens 8. Jake Elliott.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. This makes it up to the 25.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Jacorian Bennett has it. Breaks the tackle. Green grabs the head. And the Eagles put together a wonderful return.
Ravens suck. Not my type of team.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, a rematch from Super Bowl 57 as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further. They go play fake. Mahomes. And his first pass is incomplete.
It's zone defense right away here defensively, and I know that these linebackers and DBs are going to be tested throughout. They passed the first test, though. This one falls incomplete.
Now a 2nd and 10. Headed straight, it's Pacheco. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. This one complete. It's Rashee Rice. Now he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
They'll run for it with Pacheco.
Okay, boy.
Did they stop him? They did. The surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And this defense delivers a turnover on downs on the very first drive of the afternoon. Here's Hurts to throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
Now Mahomes on the bootleg. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Buried for the sack by big Jalen Carter.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
He's gonna go for...
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on fourth. They're going to try a second time. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. So they go on fourth down. Not only do they not get it, it turns into 6 points the other way. Disastrous.
And many people think you should just go ahead and knock it down in that situation. Turn it over for the offense. But I had a defensive coordinator recently tell me, we see that as a passive play. We don't do that anymore. We want the ball in our hands, and we want to head the other way.
Probably also instinct a lot of times. If you see a lot of green grass ahead of you, go ahead and grab it.
It's the exact right play to do. That's knowing when to break the rules and when to make a play that maybe you hadn't been taught.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team. As they'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And he's able to get up here to the 26. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm is going forward. Incomplete pass.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Mahomes now to throw. This is caught. It's Brown. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 33 yards that time.
First down, Chiefs.
Working from the gun, Mahomes.
That's complete, left side to Worthy.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it'll be second down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And the ball on the 30. Here's 2nd and 4.
Throwing now is Mahomes.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Chiefs are going to get a fresh set of downs. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Pacheco diving for the end zone, and he is in. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Well, he finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL, a complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it, and he gets it done.
Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score Eagles 14, Chiefs 7.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. Nick Bolton there on the tackle.
Well, that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hurts.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
I feel like my man, Old Mo, momentum might be changing jerseys right now. How about what they just got done? They scored a touchdown their last drive. Now here's a 3 and out. Maybe momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime.
The Chiefs in good position to start out as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
They'll check this one down to Pacheco.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Now Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. Will go down as a gain of 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
They run it with Pacheco from the gun.
Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Looking to throw is Mahomes.
He's got his running back out of the backfield.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
A very important 3rd down conversion right there, because when you're trailing and find yourself this deep in enemy territory, the kicker's not even part of your thought process. You got to make it pay off with 6. Nice connection right there to set up 1st and goal.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on the touchdown pass.
And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half.
Butker now to add the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
That ties the game at 14.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
They're on 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
That's good for an Eagles.
Throwing is Hurts. Forced out to his left. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the gun, it's Hurts. Airing it out deep for Smith. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete.
Zone coverage there, they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Hurts sets up to throw it. They'll set up the screen to Barkley. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Devontae Smith on the receiving end for Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles have taken the lead here in the final stages of this first half. The call from Nick Sirianni. Let's go for 2 here, he says.
The Eagles will set up for the
Hurts will throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion, no good.
Eagles 20, Chiefs 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. That'll be caught by Rice. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the 3rd quarter gets underway. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
when they went to the tunnel with a lead, they come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing again on second down. Hurts throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught. They need 2. Here's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up third.
He'll look to throw. That is caught. And he's going to get this down at the 35-yard line. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 35-yard line. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Smith.
I think as he began this throw, you saw that the area was congested, but he has a lot of confidence in his arm, and he fits that one in there nicely. They pick up the catch. Not much yardage afterwards.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard. Barkley inside handoff.
Second and inches is oftentimes an invitation for an offense coordinator to take a big shot downfield because he feels like he can come back on third down and pick up the first down. But sometimes you just don't want to break tendency. Stay with what you are, stay with who you know, and go get the first down. That's exactly what they did.
Now on first down, he'll try to throw it. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30.
Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Work to be done here on second and 16 after the sack.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. 25 yards that time.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide, and these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And Goddard's got it. Touchdown, Eagles. 4 yards on the touchdown grab. And the Eagles take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst, and if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
After the penalty, a fresh set of downs. It's first and 10. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Mahomes going to throw. Dancing to his left. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Jalen Carter able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And they will not have time to get another play in here as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Now here's Mahomes. Well, rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. If they had designs of kind of wiggling their way back into this one, that hurts their chances right there.
Man, to put it mildly, but look at the lead, look at the deficit, trying to make a play downfield. Everyone seeking to be somewhat the hero. Didn't turn out that way at all, and you're exactly right. It's going to take a lot for them to have a chance to win this one now.
A first down carry for Barkley. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16.
Well, we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot. He had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect. So the play results in no gain.
Yeah, maybe. This game's pretty much over. He might quit.
Here comes Jake Elliott for the Eagle field goal.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now,
yeah, I'll switch after this.
Salt this one away in the 4th.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but they still ate up time, got points. So while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
Jake Elliott to kick off.
After the field goal, here's Elliott to kick it away.
You cool, man. Like how?
Was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Here's 1st and 10.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 40-yard line.
Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA.
There's your quit. We're elite status. Elite 1.